Here's what's making news now around Indiana, brought to you by Smithville. Well, Seattle-based Amazon has named Indianapolis as one of 20 finalists to locate its second corporate headquarters, the big HQ2 project. The e-commerce giant accepted bids late last year for what it expects to be a more than $5 billion investment that could bring up to 50,000 jobs with it. Chicago, Columbus, Ohio, the other two Midwest cities still in the running. And Honda officially debuted its Indiana-built Insight prototype at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. The hybrid sedan will be produced by Honda Manufacturing of Indiana in Greensburg, along with the Civic sedan and the CR-V. Well, a cast of chickens and now goats has captured quite the following. The TV series Coop Dreams is in its fourth season now, and Coops for Troops, its latest TV venture, is highlighting the healing power of chickens on veterans and the military families, continues to grow as well. The show's co-creator and Faded Genes Productions partner, Brad Hodder, is here now to talk about the show's unique story, their storylines, and successes. Brad, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay, you're the men's soccer coach at DePaul University in Greencastle. How did a soccer coach get into the video production world?
Yeah, fortunate to be in a unique set of circumstances. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, I was asked to be the spokesperson for Keep America Beautiful on a driving a lawnmower across the United States campaign. And on the end of that, it had gotten so much media attention that Lauren Michaels' production company asked about doing a show. And at that time, I had 4-year-old twins. I couldn't leave for New York or LA. And so we decided to settle that production company here. The sponsors of that trip jumped on board, and we actually began a production company here.
Let's talk about Coop Dreams, what it's all about. Chickens, right?
It is, yeah. When you're serving in this role of spokesperson for a charity that talks about sustainability and recycling, it gets into you, and you have to really kind of reevaluate your life. And so one of the things that I needed to do is I wanted to get off the grid, try and find a healthier lifestyle, grow my own food, and couldn't really find the resources to learn about raising chickens, goats, bees. And we had this idea about putting this, that we can't be the only ones that are struggling to find this out. So we had the idea of this show, and we're very fortunate that Discovery gave us airtime.
Yep. So you got that, and now in its fourth season, so you're getting a lot of traction there. But Coops for Troops, which is a new venture, started out as an idea maybe to do a show segment. The therapeutic value, if you will, of chickens, it's really turned into something special.
Yeah, it's crazy. Who would have thought of that? But we were down, we had a shoot for Coop Dreams down in Austin, Texas, and we were taken to a nursing home that used chickens as therapy animals. And we started to see how both the chickens and the residents benefited from this relationship. And as we looked into it, we found that with autistic children, it was very impactful, and that chickens can relieve loneliness, depression, PTSD, and that immediately leads you to the military. So we started it as a segment within Coop Dreams, giving away a chicken, a coop, and supplies to a worthy veteran. And the response was so great that it became its own show, and we're very fortunate that our partners, Neutrina, Troy-Bilt, have jumped on and said, yes, we believe in that. And we actually shoot our 10th one tomorrow here in Indianapolis. And we're fortunate that some networks have picked it up and carried it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that and the acceptance. You're shooting here in Indianapolis, but you're shooting all over the country. It's really gaining a lot of traction.
It is. I think we've had a couple in Tennessee, Virginia, Michigan, Iowa, and so it's nice to have one here in Indianapolis where we not only don't have to travel, but get to thank a local veteran for their service and sacrifice.
Only have 25 seconds, Brad, but where do you see things going from here? You've got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah. Well, a national championship at DePaul is one.
Okay, absolutely.
And then would love to see us be able to continue to grow Coop Dreams and Coops for Troops and make a bigger impact in both backyard homesteading and thanking veterans.
All right. Brad Hodder is the co-creator of Coop Dreams. Also, Coops for Troops, gaining traction around the country. And Brad, as always, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Soon.